Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of ExcelR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a light classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. ExcelR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with ExcelR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if ExcelR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with ExcelR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank ExcelR for being a part of it.
was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about ExcelR and I enrolled in ExcelR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works, and it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exam to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, ExcelR.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google.
Good evening, all. I hope my voice is audible. Okay, Pranay sir, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Susmita.
Hi, sir, you can take over the class.
Okay, right, fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Please confirm me if my voice and screen is visible for you
Yeah, yes, sir.
without any delay. Yep, thank you so much. Okay, right, guys. So, welcome back to our IoT sessions. So, till last session, we discussed how to uh, upload data to the cloud platform, and also we saw like analysis and visualizations. We also saw some applications related to the cloud platform. Okay. And we learned a few things on that, the basic things. And in today's session, I just want to introduce one more topic like how to communicate with a mobile app, or say like a WhatsApp or a Telegram app, or like that, how to send a notifications in our day-to-day life, or in some products we used to see like if we send a message like a light on, automatically a light will on. So that can be happen through some a WhatsApp application or a Telegram applications. Yes, so we'll try to explore that how this process will be happen, how to do all the stuff. We'll try to see that in today's session. Okay. I hope today's class will be little more interesting than before. So let us work on that particular stuff, how to communicate with a social media app. So right now I'm taking a Telegram app. Okay, okay. Similarly, you can use your WhatsApp also. So you can send your data through WhatsApp and you can receive that. That can be happen. Okay. So here, I'm using Telegram because it will be little bit easy when compared with WhatsApp. Okay, for a development point of application, so it is easy for us, for a student or a um, beginner level, so we can do that. Okay, so right, so let us see how to do this particular thing. So first of all, as we are working on Telegram, so we need to use this Telegram. So let me log into this Telegram web. So I'm using Telegram web over here for your understanding. Okay, so I already log into this particular Telegram app. So you can also log in. Okay, no, it is not. Okay, let me sync my Telegram. Just a second, guys. settings, devices, and yes, I think. Yeah, I opened my Telegram app. Okay, so here what we have to do here is we need to create a bot. So this Telegram app is a open source app where you can do all your applications just like your what we say WhatsApp applications. So it is a cloud-based app like messaging and voice over. Okay, you can install it in your smartphone or you can install this in your computer, etc. So it is free. We don't have any ads. So you can freely access. So here we need to create some bots. Okay, so to communicate with this particular Telegram server. Okay. So what are these bots? Okay. These bots are nothing but the third party applications which will run on this but inside this particular Telegram. So the users can interact with this particular bots by sending messages, command, request, etc., etc. So used based on that particular messages and commands, we can interact with our modules. Okay. So let's see how this particular ESP32 module which we have will interact with the Telegram bot and how to receive or handle these messages. Okay. So you can also install this. And let us go first. What we have to do is we need to create a bot. Okay. First, so in the search bar of your Telegram app, you need to search for bot father. You can see this is a bot father. You can see a tick mark will be there. There are some other bot fathers are also there. Okay. So don't use that only use this particular bot father with a tick mark, which is nothing but this is a verified bot father from what we say Telegram server. Okay, just click on that. Okay, wait just a second. Let me delete the chat. Right. So whenever you you open this particular bot father for the first time, you can see this type of things. Okay, just click on start. Here on the top you can see start button. Just click on that start and you can see a message will be popped up. So what can this bot do is nothing but this is a bot father is one bot to rule them all. So use it to create new bot accounts and manage your existing bots. Okay, this is a bot about the bot father, and it is saying that I can help you to create and manage Telegram bots. So there are some options are there like for you need to create if you want to create a bot you need to use this particular command. Okay, whenever you see a backslash with a word, so nothing but that will be acting as a command. Okay, so here new bots, my bots, etc., editing the bots, bot settings, web apps, games. Okay, you can create a new game also. Okay, like that you can do all these things. So first of all, let me create a new bot. So I'm just clicking on this particular new bot. So right, so new bot again it is saying, all right, a new bot. How are you going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. So we need to choose a name for this. So let me choose like ExcelR. Okay, ExcelR SDP. So student development program. Okay, good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. Okay, so we need to use a username for this. So let me use the same name. Okay, if it is not, if the name is already used, then it will reject it. Let me show you that XLR. Sorry, this username is already taken. So let me take some other username. This username should be unique. It is already taken. XLR SDP underscore bot. Yes. If the name is unique, okay, then you can see a message will be popped up like done. Congratulations on your new bot. Okay. So your bot is successfully created and you will receive this particular message with a link to access that particular bot. So this is the link where we can access that. And also there is a token is generated over here. This is a token we call it as. So this is the token which we need to use to access this HTTP API. Okay. So we need to store this particular token in a secured fashion. Okay, right? And this is how we need to create a bot. I hope is it clear? It's clear for you. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Right? And then let's come back to my program. Okay. Now let me write the program in this particular what we say for our thing. Okay, first of all, let me include few libraries we already know to communicate, to exchange the data over internet. First of all, we need to have a library called Wi-Fi.h. Okay, and second thing is I want to include one more header file. So which is nothing but as we are communicating over internet with a secured Telegram app or a application is a worldwide application. So for that particular secured features, secured connection, I'm using one more library called Wi-Fi Client Secure for the secured connection. Okay, understood, guys? So this is for the by secured connections. Okay, right. And the next one is I need to include a library for this particular Telegram app. So what is that library is ash include universal telegram bot.h. So this is the library which I need to include in this particular program. So what is this library? Universal Telegram bot. So as we need to communicate with the bot which we created, okay, for that this particular library is important for the authentication. So this library is not pre-installed. So what we need to do is we need to install this particular library manually. So what we have to do? So we need to go to library manager and search for that particular universal Telegram bot. Okay. So this is a universal Telegram bot. Only one option is there. So this is by pre-on launch. Okay. So you need to install this particular lab. You can go to this particular GitHub and you can explore what is this lab bot library is all about. Okay. If you click on that, there will be so many things are there. You can explore this. Okay. Right? So you need to install this particular library. Okay. So after that, as we all know, first of all, we need to enable my what we say Wi-Fi, right? So let me use constant care. Okay, I'm using different SSID. So Redmi Note 9 Pro. That is my hotspot, mobile hotspot name. So character, I am storing my password. Okay. Right. And also to my bot, there is a token is generated, right? So let me save that particular token also. So for a connection, so dash define bot underscore token. Okay. So let me copy that particular bot token. So this is a bot token. Let me copy it and let me paste it. So this is a bot token. Okay, right. And also we need to do one more thing is we need to have a chat ID. Okay, so chat ID is nothing but just like our phone number. Okay, we'll have an ID whenever you created a Telegram app. So a ID will be generated. Okay, so that ID we need to know from the Telegram app. So that ID is nothing but from which Telegram you are going to communicate. Okay, so that we need to know the chat ID. So go back to this particular Telegram app and type for ID bot. So you can see here user info get ID ID bot. So just click on that. Okay. just click on that. So there are some messages. Let me delete the chat. So I already using couple of times, so that's why it is showing it. What is that? User ID. Okay. So just click on this particular start button, and you can see your ID will be there. Hi, welcome to something. So this is your ID. Just copy this particular. This is a unique ID only for you. Don't try to disclose it to even anyone. So just save it. Okay, got it. I saved my bot token and I saved my chat ID. Bot token is nothing but when after creating our bot, so a token will be generated, and chat ID is from which thing you need to you are communicating. So that Telegram chat ID will be saved. Okay, and after that, what we need to do is we need to create a new Wi-Fi client. Okay, so with this particular Wi-Fi client secure, so Wi-Fi client secure. Okay, and I'm creating an object called client. Okay, I'm creating it. Okay, just we all know we already did this in the previous program, and now I need to create a bot with the token and the client defined, which we defined earlier. Okay, so which is nothing but universal. We need to create an instance. Nothing but what I mean to say is Telegram bot. So from this particular universal Telegram bot, I'm creating an instance with the bot token and the client. Got it? So with the we need to create an instance for this particular bot and token and client. Okay. So coming to the setup, let me, for the communication, let me use the serial monitor or serial begin for serial communication. Okay, and then I need to connect my Wi-Fi. So we already know this. We are using this particular Wi-Fi program from last couple of days. So I hope you are familiar with this. Okay, just I'm not mentioning all the stuff, just writing in a short form, like attempting to connect to the SSID. Okay, serial dot. Okay, right, SSID. Okay, to or L will be right to Wi-Fi. Okay, right, and then so I'm using while loop. We already discussed about this, why we are using while loop. So I'm using the same condition. Okay, so Wi-Fi dot. Okay, begin. So SSID and password. Using SSID, I'm trying to connect. So serial dot print ln, like connecting. I'm just printing that statement. I'm giving a delay of 5,000 for SFU secured banners. And then let me print the statement. If it is successfully connected, Wi-Fi is connected. Got it? So this is how we can connect to our Wi-Fi. Okay. I hope there are no queries because the same program we are using it. And then what we need to do is once it is got connected. So here I'm doing some more settings over here. Like using that particular client, okay, client dot set insecure. Okay, I'm just using this particular client dot set insecure. Okay, so why I'm using this is in some cases we'll uh, like there are some security issues will be there. So to get that particular to overcome that, so we are using this particular method, which is nothing but set insecure. So this is the simplest way for getting this particular program worked. Okay. So if you are say suppose if you are passing some what we say sensitive information, like that should be an authenticate. So then you can use some other methods called cert store. Okay, nothing but the certificate store. Okay, so this is one method for the secured convent, or at least you can use like set fingerprint. So this is also one method where you can use. Okay, if you are passing some secure say sensitive matter. Okay, so here nothing. So after that, after this, we need to send some messages. Okay, that's it. Nothing else. So let me write that in the loop. Like bot dot send message. Okay, to which we need to send to the chat ID. Okay, and let me use like hello from ESP32. Okay, that is a module which we are using, and this is a syntax for that. Okay, how to send a messages to this particular chat ID. Okay, so got it, guys. So generally, let me write this particular syntax of this particular send message. Okay, so like send message. Okay, so here it will start that pass an argument like a chat ID. Okay, and the string text in string type. Okay, and there is a parse mode is also available, like parse mode. Okay, so this parse mode should be empty. Okay, that is the syntax of this particular send messages. Okay, so that's it. I'm just pushing a message from this particular what we say ESP32 to the Telegram app. Let's check whether it is working properly or not. I'm intentionally giving a what we say delay of 5,000. Okay, so first of all, let me dump the code. Okay, just a second. All right, first select the board. Board is not selected. Just a second. Okay, fine. Sorry for the interruption. Let me select the board. What board we are using? Node 32S and the COM port is 8, and just selected it. And let me compile it first. The code is compiling. So we need to wait for a couple of minutes until this code is compiled. So meanwhile, if you have any doubts in this particular code, you can ask me. There is an error. What only? Let me check. Sorry, this is small c, I guess. Yes, this is also small c. Okay, let me compile it one more time. Hmm. So meanwhile, if you have any errors in the code, let me ask me. I like try to explain. Very simple, nothing much complicated stuff. If you create a new chatbot, from where you are need to create what are the authentication for that, you need to look on that, guys, because here I'm using for the Telegram, I'm using this particular library, Universal Telegram bot library. So this library will take that particular, I mean, part to send the messages and receive the messages. So whenever for that we need to have a bot token. So according to that, I wrote the program. So if you want to create any chat bot, so you need to check that particular stream from where you are working, like that. You need to check. Right. So here the baud rate is, I'm trying to see, say by default we used to write like 9,600. So that is a default rate. Okay. I'm trying to increase that particular baud rate. So to exchange the data more faster. Okay. The speed of communication. Okay. To exchange the, to for the more faster communication, I use little more baud rate. That's it. Nothing more than that. So this is not trying to generate any notifications. I'm just pushing a message from this particular ESP to that particular chat, to the Telegram app. Okay, that's it. Nothing more than that. Okay. So in the next program, we'll try to see how to read data from the Telegram app, and based on that particular data, how we need to react, that we'll see that. Okay. So I just, there is an error. Let me check it. Universal spelling is wrong. Sorry for that, guys. Just wait for a couple of minutes. So just we need to compile it and then upload the code. Okay. The code is compiling. So let's wait. It takes little long time because of the libraries which we are using. Okay, so it takes little more time. So let's wait until it compiles, and after that I'll try to upload the code too. So mean like this, you can also communicate with your WhatsApp also. Like as we created this, what we say, bot. Similarly, you can also create a bot using your WhatsApp. Okay, the people will do the same stuff, all the companies. Okay, if you are good at creating mobile applications with that particular bot, you can create a mobile app. So compiling it done, you can see 76% of program space is used. So let me upload it. Okay, compiling done. Now it is uploading. So uploading done. Now let me open the serial monitor and check whether the Wi-Fi is connected. Wi-Fi is connected. You can see. Okay. That next, let me go back to the ID. So let me go to the bot father, and here how to access our what we say bot. So here there is a link is provided over here. Just click on that particular link and you can see this is a link. So let me start this. So this is my bot which we created. So click on start. Okay, here you can see hello from ESP32. So this is a message which is sent from this particular ESP program to that particular Telegram bot. Okay, so here you can see there is one message. So here for every 5 seconds we are pushing the data. Okay, so that's why for every 5 seconds we'll receive this particular messages. Okay, so let me modify little bit. So I don't want this messages to be printed at every 5 seconds. Okay, I just want to send a message for every 60 seconds. Okay, or for every 30 seconds. Okay, so without using the delay function. So without using the delay function, how we can send a message for every 60 seconds or every 1 minute like that. Okay. So just a second. I'm disconnecting it because or else I'll keep on getting the messages. So right. So here let me copy this and let me make it in the setup so that I'll receive this particular message only for one time because I wrote this statement in setup, so I'll get only for one time. So let me delete this delay. So in this particular ESP32 or 8266 or this node MCU, we have a timer function which is nothing but millis. Okay, so here I'm trying to use that particular millis function. So now rather than using the delay, I'm using this particular millis. Okay, so here what I think is, so let me take a variable called static unsigned long last time. Okay, I'm just storing the last time, which is nothing but 0. And if I'm using here millis function, millis minus last time is greater than, say, suppose for 60 seconds. So I need to pass in milliseconds. Okay, if it is that particular condition. So what I'm doing over here, I'm sending message for every 60 seconds. That's what I'm want to do. Okay. So here millis minus last second. So if it is there, so bot dot send message. Again, that the same stuff we need to use like chat ID and here. So hi, hello from welcome to XLR student development program. Okay, I'm just want to send this particular message. Okay, and after that here I'm doing that, I'm sending like last time, I'm passing it like millis function. So what is this millis function? We already discussed about this. There are two different timers functions are available in this ESP32. Okay, generally one is the timer and another one is a millis function. Sorry, delay and millis. Previously, we saw that particular delay function. Now I am using this millis. So what is this millis function will do is, it will calculate the time from the whenever the program is starts, it calculates that particular time. Okay. So here initially I took a variable called last time. I made it at 0. So if the difference of that particular from the time of this particular starting, millis will start counting it, and the last time is greater than 60 seconds, then I'll send a message like this, and the millis will be stored in the last time. Again, if we wrote it in the loop, right? So every time it will check this particular condition. If this condition is satisfied, then only I'll get a message. Okay. So this is one more function which is available in millis. I'm trying to use it. Okay. So let me upload it and check whether it is working properly or not. Okay, let me upload it directly. We can use that. Okay, just it's compiling the sketch. Okay. So code is uploading, compiling is done, and the code is uploading. Okay. So done uploading. Let me go back to the serial monitor and check. Yes, so Wi-Fi is connected. Okay, let me go back to the Telegram bot. So now it is 43. Now I got this particular message. I need to get one more message like welcome to that. Okay, let's check whether we'll get that particular message or not. Wi-Fi is connected, so that's not an issue. Right. So for every 60 seconds, right? So we need to wait for 1 minute, okay, to receive a message from that particular bot. Okay, let me wait for, I wrote like 60 seconds. I need to decrease it. Okay. Yeah, right. You can see, yes. Welcome to XLR Student Development Program. Okay. So this is a program which is sending, this is a loop. Now the millis will be updated to the last time. And for after, we'll get that particular message after 1 minute. For every 1 minute, we'll get that particular message. Instead of using the delay function, we can use this millis and we can send the messages. Got it. Welcome to XLR. So it need to wait for 1 more minute to receive that particular messages. Welcome to XLR Student Development Program. So let's wait for 1 more minute and let's see whether we receive that particular message or not. Okay, now you can see I received one more message from welcome to ExcelR. So that is this particular program. So do you have any queries in this, guys? So Telegram app. So you can sending a message from this ESP32 to the Telegram app. So if you are clear with this, then we'll try to proceed to the next part. Is it clear? Anyone? Any queries in this program? If you have any queries, you can ask in the chat box. If not, we'll try to move with to the next program. Right, fine then. So let me further. So here now my task is like, so from the Telegram app, so from this particular application, I'm using the same bot. So from this particular application, I'll send a command, I'll send a message like say suppose uh, light on. Okay. So I need to send this particular message, but this message should be in a command format. So for that, let me use like a backslash. So whenever I use this backslash, this particular word will convert into a command. So say suppose if I make it like light on, if I send this particular message, my light should on. So let me connect a bulb to my ESP32. Whenever I send this particular command like light on, so my bulb should on, and also I need to get an acknowledge message from the ESP32 that light is on. Okay. Similarly, let me go for light off. Whenever I use this particular command, whenever I send this, so my light should off. Okay. And the same time, I need to get a message from this Telegram for ESP32 that my light is off. Okay. So let me do this particular program now. Okay. Uh, Fine. So, right. Let me use it from the beginning. Okay. So I hope it's clear for you how to create a bot in the Telegram app. Is it clear, guys, or shall I need to explain one more time to how to create this bot and how to communicate with this Telegram? Okay. Some people joined a little late. So okay, right. So someone is asking for let me create one more bot. Okay. So just you can use it in the both mobile or else in our web also. Okay. Here what we need to do is in that search bar you need to type for this particular bot father. Okay. So when you need to search for this bot father, so after that what you need to do is it will give you some commands, okay, to follow, right? If you want to create, you need to give some a command called new bot. Okay, like there are some other options. So as we are creating a new bot, so click on this new bot. Okay. So it will show you, all right, a new bot, how are you going to call it? Okay. So let me say that controlling. Okay, let me write like controlling underscore bulb. Okay, let me create with that particular, I'm calling like that. And good, it is asking that username. So XLR underscore bulb. Okay, this should be unique, right? That's why I'm trying to use some other words. Okay. Right. So this is a unique name. So done. Congratulations on your new bot. Okay. And a link will be there from this particular link. If you click on this, so you can access that particular bot. Whenever you create a bot, a unique token will be created. So you need to keep this particular token. And also similarly, so we need to have your chat ID. So from which chat ID we are communicating. So for that, in the search bar, you need to type for ID bot user info. Then you'll get this particular suggestion. So click on that, and here your ID will be displayed. So if you click on start, your ID will be displayed. So both this token as well as this ID bot is useful for our program point of view. Okay. So let me come back to the program. Okay. So let me explain you. So first of all, as we all know, we need to include some libraries. So again, I'm repeating this because people who join late can follow this. Okay, and also we need to include one more header file like Wi-Fi client secure. For the secured connection, we need to use this particular library. Okay, and also we need to use one more library called Universal Telegram Bot. Okay, as we are communicating with Telegram, so we need to use this particular bot. And this is not pre-installed, so you need to install it manually. So go to the library manager and you can install it. Okay. So these are the libraries. Okay. And next we need to save our Wi-Fi by username and password or bot token and chat ID. Let me save that. So constant care SSID. Okay, I'm saving it like Redmi Note 9 Pro and constant care password. Okay, so right. Similarly, I need to store my bot token. Bot token. Okay, so let me go back. So this is my bot token, right? So I need to copy this. Complete token you need to copy, not only the number or the digit. Okay. I need to save it. And also similarly, I need to store my chat ID. So go back to the chat ID. Your ID is there. Just copy it and save. Sorry. Done simple. And after that, what we need to do, we need to create the objects. Okay. So first of all, what objects we need to create? Wi-Fi client secure. Using this class, I need to create an object called client. Okay. And also when you're using universal telegram bot class, so I need to create an instance like bot using bot token and client object. Okay. So why we are doing this? So it will creates it allows us ESP32 to talk with that particular Telegram server securely. Okay. So for that we are doing this. And also as we are connecting relay, I need to connect to one, I need to use one pin, right? So let me like add define. So like bulb. Okay, I need to connect it to say suppose 26 the pin. Okay, I connected bulb to that particular 26. Okay, or else let me use light for a better understanding. Okay, light. Right. Okay, come back to the setup. So here first of all, we need to enable that serial communication. For that, I'm using little more baud rate like 115200. And then I need to initialize pin mode, right? So this is a basic class which we discussed. So light, this is an output, okay, right? So for a secured fashion initialization, what I do is I make this particular light low first of all. I don't know whether, sorry, it is high or low. For a safer side, what I do is I'll make this bulb as low. Okay, done it, and then I'll go for this Wi-Fi connection. So if what is that Wi-Fi dot status is not equal to wireless connected. So what I need to do, serial dot println connecting it to Wi-Fi. Okay, and then we need to use Wi-Fi dot begin using SSID and password. I'm trying to connect. Then serial dot println print a message like connecting to the Wi-Fi. I'm just printing it. Okay. So here, let me write while loop. That will be a little bit safer side. So while I'm using the same stuff, Wi-Fi dot status. Wi-Fi dot status. Without this also you can connect, guys, but for a safer side, I'm writing it. I'm giving some delay. Okay. Right after that, what we need to do? Done. So if it is successfully completed, if it is connected, so let me print a statement like Wi-Fi is connected. Got it? And then, so what we have to do, right? Let me send a message like, okay, right, client dot set insecure. First, let me do it. So if you are working in a what we say normal fashion, this is okay. Okay. If not, you need to disable this and use some other things. Okay, fine. Okay, let me send a message like bot dot send message. Sorry, message like chat ID. Come a message from, okay, hi, successfully connected to ESP32. Okay, let me just a normal message and parse mode is empty. Okay, so just I'm giving a delay of like 1 second per sec uh, instance. Okay, let me go for that loop. So here the main function. Okay, so let me write one more statement over here like we need to know, right? So Okay, delay statement. After delay, let me write one more statement like bot dot send message using like chat ID. Like what we need to do is I like enter light on to turn bulb on. Okay, like that you can write a message like enter light on to turn on or light off to turn off. Okay, I'm just giving something like that's it. Okay, got it. So very small program. Okay, small thing. Okay, so here this is our main program, is our main logic which we are writing. Just till now we connected to Wi-Fi and created some objects like that. So here let me take a variable called message count. Okay, okay, why I'm doing this is whenever I receive a new messages. So well, first of all, the bot should know that this is a new message from this ASP32. Okay, so whenever I receive a new messages, so this message count will be increased. Okay, so let me use that. So bot token. So get, there is a method which is available, get updates. So bot dot last underscore message underscore received. Okay, and +1. Okay, I'm trying to increase this. Okay, so at this particular get updates, okay, we'll check whether any new messages got received in the Telegram app. So whenever it receives any new message, okay, then we'll go inside. So while message count, okay, if it is 0, it won't do anything. So if it is a message count, so what happens? So let me write here like serial dot print ln. So I'm just printing a message like new message received. Received. Okay. And then, so inside that, now I'm writing some logic over, try to pay some attention over here. So if int, I'm writing a for loop. If I equal to 0, I'll tell you why I'm writing this. So I is less than message count. So I plus plus. Okay, what I'm doing is string chat ID. I'm creating one more variable called chat ID. And whenever I received a messages, so I'm just checking whether I'm received this particular message from the same chat ID or else any from different chat IDs. So that's what I'm just giving some, I'm writing it for the confirmation. So string chat ID, a new chat ID is created. So I'll extract the chat ID from that particular messages. So message, okay, from that I dot chat ID. Okay, I'll extract that particular chat ID from that particular message. And also I'll take one more variable called text and I'll receive and extract that particular text from the message. Okay, so messages I dot text. So if I received a new message, whenever I received a new messages, I'll extract the chat ID from that particular message and also the text from that particular message. Okay. So after that, let me print that to know whether I received the same message or not. So print ln. So received text. Okay. Yes, I'm just displaying that particular text. Okay, just to know whether I received the same. So what happened using this particular chat ID? My chat ID will be extracted. So this will tells you who sent these particular messages, and this particular text will read that what messages we received, whether the light on message or light off message, etc. Got it? And now what I do? So I'll go a little inside and check. So the messages, okay. So right. So if, say suppose, if my chat ID is equal to my main chat ID, I use the same terms but with different cases. Okay. So why I do this? Because I am ensuring ensuring message is from authorized user. Okay, that's why I'm using that, comparing it. So if it is from the same user, what I need to do? I need to compare. If text is double equal to like some message, what command? So light on. So if I receive this particular text like light on, okay. So what I need to do? Digital write off. What will receive like light, right? Okay, fine. So light, comma, high. Okay. And also I need to send a message to my chatbot saying that light is on. Got it? Else if text is double equal to light off. Okay. Again, what I need to do? Digital write off light, comma, low. Okay. And also I need to send a message to my chat ID using chat ID to the bot light that light is off. Okay. And let me write some else statement like serial. Okay, right. No need. Okay, here also we can write some statements like serial dot println like light is on for if we, to know in our serial monitor. Similarly, here also you can write serial dot println light is off. Okay, else let me send a message like bot send a message like using chat ID like send light on or light off. We need should not forget the commands. Okay, off to control the bulb light. Pass. Okay, got it. This is a statement. Okay, and then so this is if loop, right? Okay, after this we need to update over here while loop. Sorry, I don't right. All right, while loop. Sorry, here we need to update message count. No. Inside the while loop we need to write. Right. So message count we need to update it, right? So bot dot get updates bot dot last last underscore message underscore received plus one. Okay, and just at the end let me give a delay of 1000 or 2000, anything is fine, just to prevent excess API calls. Understood, guys? Okay, little long program. Okay, I don't think so this is that much long. Let me explain from the beginning so that you can understand what we wrote. Okay, so first of all, what is our aim is to control a bulb, okay, using this Telegram bot. Okay, so we'll use this ESP32 and we are connecting a bulb, and using Telegram bot, we'll send some messages like light on or light off. Uh, Based on that particular command, if you send like light on from the Telegram, the bulb will be on. Okay, if you send light off, the bulb will be off. Okay, so coming to this, initially we used some libraries. Okay, like ESP32 for Wi-Fi connection to connect to internet, Wi-Fi client secured library to secure connection with that particular Telegram, and universal Telegram bot to send or receive messages from that particular Telegram servers. We are using this particular library. And we connected that particular bulb light to this GPIO 26, and I'm storing my SSID and password, and also the bot token and chat ID. Okay, I created an object for the secured connection. So for using this Wi-Fi client secure class, I created an object and I created an instance. So using the bot token and the client object. So coming to the setup, so initially serial dot begin, and pin mode we need to initialize. This is an output. Initially, I'm making this particular light as low, and this is for the Wi-Fi connection. We are seeing this from the past couple of days. And then client dot insecure. So here we using what we are doing over here is we are ignoring the SSL certificate verification. Okay, I'm just ignoring that particular certificate as this is a normal program, that is okay, fine. But whenever you are working in a real time up, if you are transferring the real time data, then you should not ignore it. There are a couple of other functions are there where you need to use that particular things. So this ESP32 will talk to that particular Telegram using this. After that, I'm sending a message to my bot. Hi, we are successfully completed, and I'm sending a message like enter light on or light off to control this particular LED. So coming to this, this is a main loop what we are working on. So this loop will continuously runs, right? So first of all, it will check whether any new message is received in the Telegram. Whenever a new message is released, the message count will be increased. So and we'll get a message like a message is received. And if I'm writing a small logic over here, so depending upon the count value. So first of all, whenever a new message is received, from that particular message, I'm extracting the chat ID, and also I'm extracting the text from that particular message. So I store that chat ID using a variable called chat underscore ID, and also the text, the message text will be stored in a variable called text. Okay, and after that I'm comparing if that chat ID is if I receive the message from the same chat ID, So then I'll go inside it, and or else let me write some else statement also, like else. Okay. Write serial dot print ln, like uh, unauthorized user. Okay, if it is not the same. And let me send one more message to the bot dot send message used to the same to the chat ID, like what is the message? Unauthorized user. Okay, same way parse. Okay. So right. So if I receive the same message from the same chat ID, then I'll go inside and compare the text. If the text is light on, then my right wrote like light is on, and I print a message like light is on. And from I'll send a message to the bottle that the light is on. Similarly for light off. Else I'll send some message like light is on, something like, okay, and I'll update this particular message count. Very simple program, nothing much complicated. So let me compile this first. Let's check whether the program is correct without any errors. Meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can ask me, guys. I hope this is clear. Meanwhile, in the same format, so as you are sending the message, right? So you can also send some sensors data. Okay, you can include that. You can send some sensors data also in the same format. So it's compiling the sketch. We need to wait for a couple of minutes. There is an error while Wi-Fi. Okay, this is small I. Okay, let me compile it one more time. I'm just checking for any errors. Okay, if that's why I'm compiling the code. Let's check. So meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can ask, guys. Again, there is an error. Okay, just a second. There is no semicolon over here. Thank you. Where Wi-Fi is capital, it will be small. Where Wi-Fi? This is perfect. This is serial print lens, so nothing much. So let's wait for so we need to wait for a couple of minutes until it compiles successfully. Or if any errors are there, that will be displayed. Sorry, double S. Is there any other thing? 53 and 83 is also there is an 83. Where is 83? Okay. So I'm getting some messages from the same thing. You can see for every 1 minute I'm getting these messages because I didn't dump the code, so I connected it. So the messages is keep on pushing. Okay, let me. Okay, delete or block something. So this is our bulb bot. So we need to start it. So just click on start, nothing much, but you won't get anything because we didn't dump this particular code in the uh, ESP32. So that's why you don't get any messages. Okay, it's compiling. So let's wait for 1 more minute. Again, there is a error. Received spelling. Sorry. No errors. The code is applying, compiling, so it taking little more time. Okay, right. So the code is successfully compiled, so there are no errors. Okay, you can see over here, the program space is also 77%. Like that, you can add few more things like sensors value, so the data will be uploaded. So done compiling. So open the serial monitor and check Wi-Fi is connected. So let me go back to the compiler. So here, I successfully connected to ESP32. So it is saying that enter light on to turn on or light off to turn off. Okay. All right. So first of all, let me connect my hardware. Okay, I have a relay board with me and a bulb. So let me connect that. So to which pin I connected? Just a second. Connected to 26, yes. So VCC ground. Just give me one couple of minutes. Let me connect it. Ground. Yeah. Okay, right. So come back to this. So let me write a command. You can click on this particular command or else you can type it. So light on. So light on command is sent, and here you got an acknowledgement in your chatbot like light is on. Okay, and click on the light off. So you can see we need to get a message like light is off. Okay, like that you'll get the messages, or else if you write some other command like so light, so I just type I don't know the command. Okay, light, if I send a light, so I need to get an else statement, right? So that send light on or light off to control the light. So that's what it is saying, that is what we see. So let me click on light on and light off. Okay, done. Even my light is also working. Right. Okay, fine. So let me show you, but there is a small error in my uh, code. It is working in reverse direction. Let me change it. So here also you are receiving this particular new message received. Received text is light on and light is on. Okay, like that you'll receive in this particular command also. Okay, so there is an, I don't know why it is working in reverse. Okay. Right. So here I need to make it low and make it high. Okay, just a second. So I'll show you the output also, my bulb output. Okay, just give me 1 second. Couple of seconds, I'll show you this output too. just uploaded. Okay, let me go back to this here. Hi, successfully connected. So let me enter light on. Okay, I disconnected my, just a second. While uploading, I disconnected my connecting wires. Okay, right. So now I have turned light off. Okay, right. So let me show you the output. Just a second. Uh, am I visible, guys? Yes. And and this is my bulb. Just a second. Okay. So let me give like light on. Oh, it's not working. Why? Just now it worked. So light on. Just a second. Let me check. Relay is working, but not this. Yes. There is a loose connection. Just a second. It's working fine, but there is some loose connection in my program. Sorry, in my hardware. Yes, you can see this is my bulb. I shut it on. Okay, let me go for off. So it is off. So there is a small uh, loose connection in my relay. So light on, it's on, right? You can see light off, it is off. Light on, uh, it is on, right? And light off, it is off. Got it? So this is how you can control your bulb using this particular Telegram app. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Any queries? Simple program. Just you need to create the chat ID and you need to create a bot. Whenever you created bot, token will be there, and once you need to compare the messages, and then related to that particular messages you can do lot of stuff like that. You can create n number of commands, and using that n number of commands you can control a bulb, you can control a fan, you can control some other stuff also. Okay, so right, is it clear, guys? Any queries? If you have any queries, you can ask me about this Telegram bot. So instead of messages also, you can push your sensors data. Okay, like that. Okay, clear? So I'll try to discuss one more topic. So meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can ask me, guys. Right, just give me a couple of seconds. I'll explain one more small topic, and then we'll try to wind up this today's session. Okay, right. So how many of you heard about this MQTT? So do you know about MQTT? MQTT. So this is one more important topic in an IoT point of view. So we are going to transfer the data using this particular MQTT protocol. So how many of you know about this particular MQTT? Have you heard about this MQTT before? So if you heard, let me know. Okay, right. So let me explain about this MQTT protocol. This MQTT is a lightweight protocol, and this is very important for an IoT applications. So you can see one type is like we can sending that messages like using Telegram. Okay, so not using Telegram, but we need to securely transfer it to some cloud platform. So say suppose there is a, let me tell you one example for a better understanding. So from this particular slide, can you explain me what is going on here? Okay, so this is the working of an MQTT protocol in IoT point of view. But can anyone explain me from this particular slide what you understood? Just have a look and then tell me about this. understood at least anything here? From this particular slide, do you understood anything? Okay, let me explain it. Okay, say suppose this is one example, agriculture example. Okay, so here there is a soil moisture sensor is there. Okay, so this particular sensor is sending some data. So as you know, moisture sensor, moisture content. So it is sending a message like low moisture level to the users. Say suppose this is my farm. My father and I using getting an updates regarding this particular farm. Okay, so I installed a soil moisture sensor in the soil at my farm. Okay, so whenever the moisture content is low, so using this particular MQTT protocol, the data will be sent to the mobile phones of me and my father. Okay, so once low moisture level, so what I'm doing is, so from my mobile, I'm turning this particular motor on. I'm not making it automated. So I'm sending a command to turn this particular motor on. So the command is nothing but water pump turn on. So that is my command, and I'm sending that to the irrigation system. So the irrigation system, whenever this particular irrigation system received a data message like water pump on, then the irrigation system or the tap will be turned on. So after that, the soil moisture sensor will send a message like a good moisture level. Okay, so that I can get the information that the irrigation system is on, and I'll satisfy. So in this particular scenario, just imagine the farm will be in somewhere else and I will be in somewhere else. So how to send this, transmit the data from the farm to the mobile application? Okay. So for that particular, for a longer distance, for anywhere the larger distance, we use this MQTT protocol for a safer communication, or for a safer transmission of data. So let us see. So this MQTT, for let us see how what is this MQTT. So this MQTT stands for Message Queue Telemetry Transport. So this is a simple messaging protocol suitable for communication between the IoT devices for designed for constrained devices with low bandwidth. Okay, so it is a perfect solution to exchange the data between multiple IoT devices. So here you can see there is no wide connection, or not, we are not using any wireless, or sorry, Bluetooth or a Zigbee. So we are using a protocol which is nothing but any wide or wireless communication. We are using a protocol which is nothing but MQTT protocol. Okay, so today MQTT is one of the leading open source protocol used for fog and edge computing in the IoT point of view. So how that it works? First of all, this works with a publish and subscribe systems. Okay, so devices will publish some messages on a specific topic, and the devices will receive that particular messages using that particular topic. For your understanding, let me tell you one basic what we say example for your understanding. Okay, so say suppose if you are using Instagram, right? Okay, so Instagram people are also following this MQTT. I mean, just imagine they are I mean, the working style is similar to this particular MQTT protocol. Okay, say suppose I have a channel in that particular Instagram. I have a page or channel. Okay, so I created a page, okay, with some message like ExcelR student development program. Okay, so whenever what I ask you is to subscribe to that particular page. Am I right? Generally, everyone will ask you like subscribe, subscribe. What the subscription will do? Or say whenever you subscribe, what happens? Whenever the user, what we say that Instagram page holder, whenever they publish some messages, publish some data or videos, what happens? The subscriber who subscribes to that particular pages will receive that particular messages. Am I right? Similarly, here also this MQTT protocol also do the same. So here the topic is nothing but uh, is the channel name. Say suppose the channel name. So what you have to do, you need to subscribe to that particular channel. So whenever you subscribe to that channel, the messages which we are publishing will be received to that particular subscribed one. Okay, so that is how this MQTT will work. So its main application is nothing but sending messages to control the outputs and publish the data from sensor nodes. Like that, much more will be happen. So here they will follow this publish and subscribe system. Okay, so basically there are four different things are there: concept, publish and subscribe, messages, topics, and broker. So publisher subscribers, nothing but say suppose in an IoT point of view, the device one will send a messages. It's like we see, right? Like the soil moisture will send a message, right, to that particular topic. Okay. Whenever the subscriber is subscribing that particular topic, he will receive that particular message. Okay. So messages, what are the messages here? Nothing but the information between that particular devices. Okay. And there are some messages types are also there. Right now, I'll just skipping this. So topics. So how to create a topic? So here we need to subscribe to that particular topic, right? So how this topic will be created? Say suppose farm. Say suppose we at the same example which I showed you. Farm. So say suppose that half acre and that particular soil moisture. So you need to subscribe. So here I'm taking one example like a lamp in an office. Okay. Like in home slash office slash lamp. So home slash office slash fan. Home slash bedroom one slash bulb. Home slash bedroom one slash fan. Like that you can create multiple topics. Okay, so but you need to subscribe to that. So here MQTT client, the device will send a message like on. Just now we saw using the Telegram app. In the similarly using MQTT also. So it is a topic. So the ESP module will need to subscribe to that particular topic. Whenever the device will send a message like on, the message will be sent to that particular ESP32 and the light bulb will be on. Whenever we send an off message, the bulb will be off. So this is like the protocol which we are using. So to control a bulb or any fan or any electrical items or some other stuff also. Okay. So like this, the messages MQTT topic will work. So the broker is nothing but which handles all this particular information. We call that as a broker. Okay. This is how it is happening using that TCP IP connection. So using that protocol, it will happen. So like this, you can also push some messages like data, the temperature. Broker will handle that and push that to the clients or nothing but the subscribers. Okay. So there are broker and clients are there. So server will be acting as a broker. So these are the different things. So I hope you understood this particular MQTT. So in tomorrow session, we'll see this MQTT, how to send a messages, how the message will be transmitted. That will be seen in a tomorrow session. So I hope it is clear for you. If you have any queries in this MQTT, you can push your queries in the chat box. Right, any queries in the Telegram application which we did today, and also this MQTT basic concept? If you clear with this, so we'll wind up this today's session. Okay, right then. Okay, right then. So I hope everything is clear for you. Then we'll wind up today's session. Thank you for attending. Tomorrow we'll see how this protocol works with ASP32 and how to exchange of data using this protocol. We'll try to discuss in tomorrow's session. So thank you for attending. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you so. Thank you so much. Yeah, so students, as I'm sharing attendance link once again on the chat, please mark your attendance if you have not marked it. and we'll wait for some 2 to 3 minutes. If you guys have any questions to be asked, you can ask. Or if you have not have any questions to be asked, we can wind up. So I will wait till 8:55. Okay, if anything is there, you can ask us. Okay, guys, yeah, I think you don't have questions to be asked. So we will wind up for the day. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, yeah. Thank you all. Good night. Thank you for joining.